The Sports Scouting Report with Lee Burkeen. Brought to you by
Give the Bugman a call. We get them before they get you.
Harvey Auto in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you have trusted for years. Here's your host, Lee Burkeen.
Hi everyone, I'm Lee Burkeen with the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We're at Destrehan High School today. We've got a great show that we're going to do with Destrehan. We got the head football coach. We've got one of the top recruits in the country joining us, an edge rusher committed to LSU. And we also have a running back, a stud running back from Destrehan who should be getting a bunch of D1 offers. I mean, this guy's a man-child. I mean, he runs like he's 290 pounds and has feet of a guy 160 pounds. But we're going to interview these two kids and also the head coach from Destrehan. We'll be right back.
What does a bugman do?
Not only do we do pest control, we do odor control, bat removal, moisture control, rodents, and of course, bed bug control. Give the Bugman a call. We get them before they get you.
Welcome back, Lee Burkeen with Louisiana Football Magazine and the Sports Scouting Report. We're at Destrehan. We're taping the show, but Jay is going to actually show the field at Destrehan. We're going to show that, and they've got something at the entrance with Justin Jefferson with the Vikings, and we took a picture of all the ex-players that we're in the field house today at Destrehan filming. And our first guest is one of the top recruits in the state. He's a rush DN / linebacker. He could do either one. He's committed to LSU for the class of 2024. Kolaj Cobbins. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Thank you for doing it. School started.
Yeah, school. First day of school today.
You excited with school?
I am. I got one semester, so we're gonna it ain't no rush, but hurry up, get it over, then we're gonna go to college.
So you don't have to take all the classes?
No, not really. I just got 4 classes: physical science, English 3, algebra 3, and then athletic PE.
What's your favorite?
My favorite subject, I'd probably say ELE, English.
English.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like
literature, history, any of that stuff. Kolaj is one of the top recruits in the state. I think he's one of the top 4 overall in a deep class this year.
For sure.
And Shane Lee, your teammate's going to join us in a few minutes. Running back, one of the top running backs. He's one of the top. Nobody wants to tackle Shane Lee, right?
Yeah, nobody.
What, 5'10", 230, 225?
Yeah, probably.
With feet?
So, yeah.
How do you tackle him in practice?
See, we be during practice. We be going third tempo. You feel me? So it's like more of a tag off thing type stuff. So we won't hurt each other, but
right. But if you had to, it'd be tough, huh?
It's good.
Kolaj, you committed to LSU, and your first coach, you told me, was Jamar Kane, because they offered you early.
Yes, sir.
And then Jamar left to go back close to home. But you said you like Coach House, and you like the coaches now at LSU.
Yeah, so the coaching staff at LSU, Coach Matt House, he's a real, he's on his players. I like the kind of coaches that get on
push
you,
you.
want to push you to be better. You feel me? And then even off the field, he's a great guy. I mean, when he was recruiting me, we was watching our film together, in his office, and that just stood out to me different because no other college did that. So it shows me he's ready to develop me as a player.
Ball.
Yes.
He's pointing everything out to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Now you're 6'3", 215. You'll probably be 225 in another year. But we were talking about just a minute ago before the show, Chasson was about 225 at LSU.
Yeah.
He's only about 240 in the pros.
Facts, for sure.
But you run, what, 4.55?
Yeah, 4.5.
I mean, you can outrun some of the DBs at Destrehan, and you got some good DBs.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, the speed, they love your speed, they love your frame, you're going to fill out. Yeah. What do you love most about football?
See, what I love about football, I like being physical, hitting, because it's a legal sport where you can hit another human being.
Right.
So it's all about not literally going head to head with another human, but contact, and I like that.
So LSU, I was asking you before the show, you said you become friends with a couple of guys on the team. Who are those guys you're friends with now?
I picked up relationships and bonds with Ahmad, come from Ruston.
Yeah.
Wallace Foster from Warren Easton. Kyrie Lee from John Eric. He cool people as well, and a few others.
Simmons, you said you hadn't talked too much. Colin Simmons from Duncanville, Texas. But you said you feel like y'all going to get him.
Yeah, LSU, they probably will pick him up, I say, as of how it's looking. Colin Simmons. He's Duncanville edge, and with me and him on the edge together, that'd be
crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
But y'all both run 4.5.
For sure, yeah.
Both 6'3". Y'all both build about the same.
Yeah.
And if he comes, man, that's going to be sick.
That it is.
And you got Savion, who's still going to be here when you come in. He's from St. James, not far away.
Right.
You said you know him pretty good, huh?
Savion, yeah.
6'6", 280.
Yeah.
Did you know he was up to 280?
Yeah, that's crazy. See, when you get to college and then they put you on your supplements and the workout plan, it's just like you get ahead of the game. So that's another reason why I'm going to early enroll, so I can just get ahead of the game.
Go through spring.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you like in the class right now that's committed? That's a good buddy of yours. You said we talk about who's on the LSU team, but who have you really bonded with in this class?
Players of LSU.
You said Wallace Foster.
Yeah, Wallace Foster. He's a real cool people to hang out and chill with. Ahmad, bro, me and him kind of got like that same vibe, but he's more up north Louisiana, so he explore more things like more country. Type stuff.
And then Wardell Mack from Merritt, you like him, and
Wardell, he cool people. He quiet kid.
Tell everybody what instrument you play. This is something different.
When I was in high school, I played. High school. When I was in middle school, I played the trombone. I played the instrument, the trombone.
That's good, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You like music?
Yeah, I do like music. I love music.
Who's your favorite solo artist? You got one?
See, if we want to talk about jazz, like I like Louis Armstrong.
Louis, come on, man. Boy, he's a great one. Louis is the greatest.
Louis Armstrong is cool, but now hip hop and R&B, I'd probably say like Future. Future cool.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good too. Appreciate you, man.
For sure, absolutely.
Kolaj, Cobbins, one of the top players in the state from Destrehan, linebacker, DN, he does it all.
Yes, sir.
And he's excited to be at LSU and enroll early, like you said. And we'll be back with his teammate Shane Lee, one of the top running backs in the country. I don't get into the stars sometime, and you know, Kolaj will tell you this: Shane Lee is the most powerful, fastest guy that I've seen in the state. Take the timer off of his 40. He can run. I mean, he's football speed. But here's a guy that nobody in Louisiana wants to tackle. We're going to have Shane Lee when we come back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Lieber Keane back. Remember to hit the subscribe button or like it, hit the bell, share it, or go to wherever you get your podcasts, or go to Twitter. We're doing 2 write-ups a day on teams and high school teams every day on our website, lafootballmagazine.com. Be sure to go read that. Grant Shastry's helping me put them up. I'm writing them. He's helping me put them up. And can't miss it. We've got 75 schools already on the website previewed for this season. Destrehan's going to be one of them. You just met Cobbins, who's a great kid, and then his teammate right now, Shane Lee. Shane, thank you for being a part of the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get this ability to just run over people and not even think twice as a back?
When I was a little younger, my coach, he was kind of like old school, so he always taught me to always put the opponent like in the dirt.
Tell everybody your size. I mean, what do you weigh right now?
I'm 5'9", 215 pounds.
But you run like you 290. I mean, you run with this vicious style. I mean, how often you stiff arm people going through the hole, or you just like to run right over them?
It's very often, but I prefer like to run over.
You ever see guys that say, I don't want to hit you, they just kind of let you go?
Yeah, my 8th grade just something like that happened.
They just let you go. They're like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you bench? Because you look strong.
I bench around like 305, 315.
Squat?
515.
515?
Yeah.
Wow. What does Cobbins do? What does he do?
He do around the same thing for squat.
So y'all right up there together, huh?
Yeah.
Your line, what do you think of your line? I mean, you got the big guys up front blocking for you. What do you think of them?
I think they're amazing, especially this year. Since we lost a lot last year, I think we're pretty good to say we're like a young team.
I didn't ask Cobbins, what do you think of the state championship last year? What did that mean to you running a ring?
That mean a lot, especially when Coach Scott first came. He brought us in the office, and he told us how many state championships we were gonna win. And my first answer was all 4, but you know the first 2 years we didn't really get it. So
Y'all were close, so.
yeah. So
What do you think of Coach Scott getting his first title?
I think it's amazing, especially, you know, new head coach and people was doubting him. Really
Worked hard, huh? Y'all have worked hard. And then y'all got a chance to go back.
Yeah.
Be on Pointers again. What do you think of the young backs that help you? Because you can't carry every game, but y'all got a good group, huh?
Yeah, they will help out a lot because you know, we got Shane Ward here, elusive, pretty fast, and we got Jaden Bailey that could go in the slot sometimes.
Shane, what did you run for last year, yards?
It was like 1,300.
1,300. You had a bunch of TDs, right?
Yeah, it was like, say about 15.
15. Tell everybody who's offered you. You've had a few offers from small and big schools.
Miami, Arkansas State, Florida State, Nichols, and Alcorn.
Who's your dream school? Do you have one?
I don't really have a dream school.
You didn't have like a school as a kid that you watched a lot?
Not really.
No? What do you like most about football?
The contact. I definitely love the contact.
That's not a shocker. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, man, when you run, you got that old school vicious, like, I'm putting you in the ground. And if you have a chance to go to a game this year and you just want to watch physicality, this guy Shane Lee, man, this guy can really run the ball. And you got a good burst, so for a big man.
Yeah.
What are you thinking when you hit the hole? Like, I gotta get where I need to go, boom, boom?
I just think about gaining yards, basically, before like defense could really touch me.
What do you like most about Destrehan High School?
You know, the coaches and the people on the team. They really show you and help you how to be a better person in life.
What's your hobbies? You got any hobbies, Shane?
I like to watch movies, and you know, sometimes I work out.
What kind of movies? Comedies, horror movies?
Like comedy and horror.
Which one's your best? Comedy?
Horror.
Horror movies? Man, I
Yeah.
can't sleep at night when I watch some of them. You got one that's your favorite?
It's kind of funny, but it's Us.
It's called Us.
Kind of came out a couple of years ago.
So a funny horror movie.
Yeah.
I ain't heard of that. Coach, you heard of a funny horror movie? I gotta watch it, man. Good luck to you. Shane Lee, class of 224, running back, Destrehan High School. Everybody should be offering this kid. He's a phenomenal player, good kid. When we come back, we got the head coach of Destrehan, Marcus Scott, state championship head coach, Jesuit High School graduate, went to Jesuit High School. We'll come right back.
Gros Savon Lodge, the true sportsman's paradise. Gros Savon Lodge has fresh and saltwater fishing, alligator hunting, waterfowl hunting, and eco tours. Located south of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Give them a call at 337-598-2357. That number to call again is 337-598-2357, and have the time of your life.
Welcome back, Lieber King, the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We're at Destrehan High School. You got a chance to meet two of the top players at Destrehan that are seniors now. There's some really good junior players at Destrehan. They're state champions from 2022. Destrehan's won many state titles. You know, obviously you all know about Jordan Jefferson, Justin Jefferson, Ed Reed, Rondell Mealy. I mean, I can go on and on. The guys that I've covered over the years at this school is phenomenal. They've had tons of quarterbacks, tons of running backs. Shane Lee will be the next one. Cobbins will be the next linebacker DN that plays college ball. And then we've got the head coach with us, Marcus Scott, who's done a phenomenal job. Marcus, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us be here today.
I'm sure. Thank y'all for coming. You know, it's always welcome.
Coach, you've been around a while coaching. You've done your time. I mean, I remember covering you at Jesuit when you played as a DB. And I was like, you got to go watch this guy. My dad was coaching. He said, let's go watch Jesuit play in New Orleans. And you had an interception in the game I went to. I just wanted to share that with you.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm like, that guy can play. And then you go to McNeese.
Right.
And you played, one of my friends was on the staff, Johnny Nagel.
Yep.
And then you coached at West Jeff. I mean, you coached, I think, at Jesuit too, right?
Yep, Jesuit.
John Ehret. And now Destrehan. But, you know, you came here and the expectations are always high. And you won that first state championship. What did that feel like for you? Me and you talked about it the other day.
It was more of a relief. We understand the expectation and everything that comes along with being associated with Destrehan football. So, at the end, when it was all said and done, we just wanted to go out and give our best effort for our school and our community, and the kids did a great job.
You were after Gordy Rush, right?
Yes.
And then who was the coach from Jesuit that ended up going to Kansas State for a long time? Was at Kentucky for a little bit from Jesuit. You know what I'm talking about? It was a college coach?
I'm thinking about, not Danny Abramovich.
No, it'll come to me in a minute. But Danny coached receivers at Jesuit from the Saints. What do you think of these two young men we had on, Shane and Kolaj? What do you think of these two guys? You've seen a lot of great players over the years.
Yeah, well, more than being great players, they're really good kids, really good people. And whenever you have your better players, also your better people, you have an opportunity to be a good team. Not only a good team, but a good program.
You got half your team at Tulane right now. You had 3 signed in one class. Right. That's not normal anymore. I mean, Jai Eugene Jr. was going to Tulane. You had an O-lineman go to Tulane,
Landry
DB,
Cannon,
and a DB.
And Kevin Adams, yeah.
And they already have Destrehan kids over there. And then LSU's got, seems like the rest of them. What is it? LSU, Kelly had 10 wins. They beat Purdue, 100-0. And then Tulane beats USC. What do you think of all that, Coach?
Well, it's always good for the kids to be to stay local. I think it energizes the fan base. I think it helps give hope to their respective communities, and we enjoy being able to get to them fairly quickly if we need to.
What do you think of Justin Jefferson's explosion in the NFL? Well, we knew he was a great receiver. Yeah. Came to Destrehan, graduate of Destrehan. Obviously Jordan, his other brother was here, but
Ricky, yeah.
I mean, he's the top receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, but
it can change. Yeah.
No. He worked hard for that. I mean, he really did. He put a lot of work in behind the scenes when nobody else was watching, and so that's a large reason for his success.
A lot of them come here and train, right, off season?
Yeah, they're always welcome to come here and inspire the next group that's coming up, and they've done a good job of doing that.
Coach, what about your staff? I mean, you wouldn't have won a state championship without those guys. I mean, Jai Eugene Sr.'s on the staff, and a number of guys. But what do you think of your staff?
They are the reason that we won the state championship. I mean, our kids were ready to play. They were focused. They were prepared, and it's because of our assistant coaches.
Coach, talk about your schedule right now. I mean, we're in August. Can't believe we're in August, man. We're what, August? Almost the second week of August.
Yep.
But school started. What do you think of this heat? I mean, I know it's hot every year, but man, this is different.
It is, and safety of the kids is first and foremost. So we try to go above and beyond and take as many precautions as we can in order to keep them safe.
We have a lot of Lake Charles people that watch, Coach. A lot of Cowboy fans. So any words to your Cowboy fan where you went to college for football?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of tradition there. There's a lot of great players that's come through that program, and so I'm just looking forward to them getting back on track and making us proud.
Thank you, Coach.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. Destrehan High School, I want to thank them today. We've got some other shows we're going to do here. Thanks to Coach. I want to thank Shane Lee. And Cobbins did a great job of rushing going to LSU. Shane Lee's going to have a lot of choices. Thank Marcus Scott, the head coach at Destrehan, and everybody at Destrehan. We'll see you on the next show.
Thanks for listening to the Sports Scouting Report podcast with Lee Burkeen.